What's up, Chemical Guys family, and welcome back to another episode of Chemical Guys Detail Garage. Today, it's laundry day, so we're going to be showing you guys the quickest and easiest and safest way to wash your microfiber towels and accessories. Alright guys, so we've listened to your guys' feedback. One of you guys actually recommended that we do a video on how to wash your microfiber towels and accessories, and that's what we're doing today. So yes, you have all your microfiber towels and accessories. You have things like wash mitts, applicators, drying towels, workhorse towels, professional grade microfiber towels, tons of microfiber towels and accessories that you want to make sure that you're washing properly and taking care of properly, because these are your investments. You're buying them, you're maintaining them, and they're treating you well. They're treating the cars that you work on well. So especially if you're doing this as a business, you want to make sure that you wash your towels often and make sure that they're always clean. That's going to save you a lot of time, effort, and money in the long run. So today we're going to show you guys this quick little breakdown of how to do all this. As you guys can see right here, I have a bunch of bins right here right next to me. I've already taken the time to separate everything so far. Now, when it comes to washing your towels and accessories, you want to make sure that you do not cross-contaminate. Now, one of the biggest examples for that would be something like, washing your wheel towels with something like your body towels. Now, you never want to wash your towels that you use on the body of your vehicle with the ones that you use to clean your wheels and undercarriage, because they're completely different contaminants lingering on those things. So as you can imagine, your wheel cleaning towels have all kinds of abrasive stuff like brake dust embedded on the towels that you may have on there, versus your body towels, which you use for the body of your vehicle. Those are more so on the clean side, because obviously you want to use those when your car is in a better condition. You take better care of those because obviously they're going on your paint, and the last thing that you want to do is scratch up your paint. Another big example of cross-contamination would be washing towels that usually have like oils like from waxes, or even applicators that have like oils from waxes or sealants, with something like glass cleaning towels. I don't know about you guys, but one of my biggest pet peeves is streaks on glass. And if you wash your towels that you use to clean your glass with towels that you use to wipe off waxes and sealants, those end up having residual oils on them. And if they get mixed with your glass cleaning towels, all those oils are going to be embedded on your glass cleaning towels. So then when you're there trying to clean your glass and trying to get rid of streaks for half an hour, and you're wondering why you keep having streaks, that's why. All right, well, enough with the talking. Let's get into some action. So right here, what we actually have a specific detergent for microfiber towels, which is our Microfiber Wash. Now here, we like to carry it in the gallon size simply because we're constantly washing towels here. As you guys can imagine, we're doing videos on the daily, so we're always constantly getting our towels dirty, our drying towels, our professional grade towels, workhorse, whatever it may be. So get the best bang for your buck and pick up the gallon size of Microfiber Wash. It's gonna save you a lot of money in the long run, and you're gonna need it anyway, so why not? All right guys, so we're gonna go ahead and begin with our first load. Now the first load that I actually wanna wash is our professional grade towels right here. Now these are our towels that we normally use for whenever we're polishing, removing waxes, sealants, or ceramic coatings from paintwork. So these towels are not necessarily on the dirty side, they stay more relatively on the clean side, but occasionally you will get some towels that end up having like some stains like this. Here at Chemical Guys, we love to color coordinate our towels, such as our workhorse towels. Those workhorse towels, they range from green, black, brown, tan, gray, black. Did I say black already? Cool. Well, we have a bunch of different towels and a bunch of different colors. Don't worry, they are the exact same towel, and the only reason that we color coordinate them is because for different purposes. So we're gonna go ahead and throw a load of our professional grade microfiber towels in the washer right now. I'm gonna move some of this stuff out the way and be right back with you guys. All right guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So we're gonna open up our washer right now, and then we're gonna grab our towels. Now, one thing you wanna keep in mind whenever you're throwing your towels into the washer is you wanna inspect them before and after you wash and dry them. Now, what I mean by inspect them is not just, give them a quick look and just throw them in. You actually wanna take the time, look at the towel, and what you wanna look for, and what I personally recommend that you look for, are abrasive particles, such as things like twigs, rocks, debris. A lot of that's, there's one right there. So right here you have this little piece of, it looks like some kind of little branch just kind of fell. But you always want to inspect your towels for things like that, because what ends up happening is you get a towel, maybe it falls in the grass and it picks up all the debris, the mulch, or whatever it may be. It gets on your towel, and then when you throw it in the washer, it's going to spread to the rest of your towels, and it's going to be a nightmare. So always inspect your towels before. This one's fine. And then just make sure that there's nothing on there that can, get lodged onto another part of your towel or a different towel, and then render all your towels useless. So I'm gonna go ahead and inspect all these towels, throw them in the washer one by one, and then I'll be right back with you guys to show you guys how to use that microfiber wash. All right, guys, just another quick little thing. I know a lot of you guys asked, when is the time to toss your towels away? Now, this would be one of the towels that I would toss away, simply because if you guys come up close, I don't know what the person that used this towel for was, using it on, but you can tell that the fibers right here where, it looks very dirty, it's not just because it's dirty, but it actually feels like the microfiber material is actually burnt. So it has like some kind of, it almost kind of looks like it was on a hot surface, or maybe they put it in the dryer for too long, or I don't know what the case is, but the fibers right here are dead, which means that it's extremely rough, and you definitely don't want something like this going back onto the surface of a vehicle. So whenever it comes to your microfiber towels, always inspect the way and look that they feel. If something feels off, if they feel stiff, if they feel hard or rough, then that'd be one of the times that you want to get rid of them. Another reason why I want to get rid of this one is because this is one of our finishing towels. So if you ever run across any towels that are just super dirty, they maybe get super covered in grease or oils or something like that, it's just not going to clean up, then just go ahead and get rid of it. Or instead of getting rid of it, you can, use these for a lesser purpose, such as your wheels, your undercarriage. Something like this towel, the other side still looks like it's in a decent condition. So something like this, I would kind of demote to something like wheels and undercarriage, things that don't necessarily have anything to do with any kind of sensitive surfaces. Things like your undercarriage, it's all metal, it's all plastic. It's not like you're gonna scratch anything up. Your engine bay, it's basically all plastic covers and metal as well. So you can use these towels still. Don't get rid of them, just keep them. You can use them as shop towels, maybe drop some oil on the ground. You can dedicate these towels as something for that, but you definitely don't want to use something like this on your paint. So we're going to go ahead and just put this one to the side, and we're going to continue with putting the rest of this load into the washer. All right, guys, now that we're done putting the last towels into the washer, now we're gonna go ahead and move out our bin from the way. We're gonna go ahead and close this up. I'm gonna show you guys how to add your detergent. Now, the first and foremost thing that I will mention is that the reason why we have a specific detergent for microfibers is simply because whenever it comes to traditional wash detergents, sometimes they can be a little bit too aggressive for your clothes. Or what ends up happening is some of those detergents have some fabric softener in them, and fabric softener it demolishes your microfiber material. It's like the enemy of it. It's just gonna ruin it. It's bad, it's no good. Don't think just because it's gonna make them softer, it's gonna be safer on your paint. It's gonna demolish the microfiber material itself, because that microfiber material is actually very sensitive, and with that fabric softener, it's gonna poof them up, and it's gonna render it useless. So right here we have our microfiber wash. Now I do have it right here in a 16-ounce bottle. Reason for it is because I don't wanna be using the gallon to kind of like pour it in, just because it makes it a little bit more difficult. And instead we're gonna open up our laundry detergent little canister loader thing, whatever you wanna call it. And we're gonna grab our microfiber wash. Now this load that we added into the washer, I would consider as not a heavy load, but a large load. So for something like that, you would want to apply anywhere from 6 to 8 capfuls of product, depending on what you're using. In this case, we're using the 16-ounce ones. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just like that, we're all done. We're going to go ahead and tighten that up. Then we're going to go ahead and close this up. Now, when it comes to specifics in terms of washing your towels, what we recommend doing is using a hot or warm water temperature. Reason for that is simply because whenever you're washing them, you have the water in there, it's kind of saturating the microfiber material. And with that hot water, it's going to help loosen and kind of extract any kind of embedded dirt, grime, and oils from the microfiber material of your towels. That way it makes it much easier for them to get cleaned up, and you have the best clean possible. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to put this on hot. We're going to go ahead and set that to hot water. Depending on the load or maybe how dirty your towels are, you can put heavy soil. I'm going to go ahead and just put heavy soil just because I like that extra deep clean, and then we're going to go ahead and start this on. So basically at this point, there's really nothing much to do besides let that kind of do its thing. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and take a little break, come back in 35 minutes, and we'll be right back with you guys to show you guys how to dry your microfiber towels. Alright guys, the wash cycle is finally over. Now we can go ahead and pull out our towels and throw them in the dryer. So we're going to go ahead and open up our washer. So now we can go ahead and start transferring everything to our dryer. Now, one thing you do want to keep in mind is you want to check your towels before you throw them in the dryer, just because if they do need another rinse, go ahead and throw them in the cycle for once again. In this case, our microfiber wash does such an incredible job at removing all the dirt, grime, and oils that are in your towels. That way you have that ultimate clean. So in this case, we're just going to go ahead and simply throw all the towels into the dryer here. Obviously, if you drop them on the floor, make sure to rewash them because they're going to get contaminated with all the stuff that's on the ground. So I'm just going to do my best job here at just making sure that everything lands into the dryer and not onto the ground. Got everything there. Now when it comes to the drying process, you don't want to apply heavy heat. So when we came to the rinsing process and the wash process, we did recommend using high heat, and that's simply because you want to make sure that that heat kind of extracts all the dirt, grime, and oils that are in your towels. When you're drying, it's the complete opposite. So you never want to apply high heat when it comes to drying your towels because it's going to destroy the microfiber material. If you use a high heat, it's going to burn the microfiber strands and it's going to make them look almost poofy. So if your towels right now, you have your microfiber towels that they look poofy, and they feel rough and they feel dry and they're not as absorbent as they used to be, that's because the microfiber strands are burnt. So in this case, stay away from the high heat. In this case, we're going to either utilize no heat or low heat, depending on what you want to do. Me personally, I like to go with no heat at all and just kind of do more of a tumble dry, just so it just kind of has an air dry. If you do want to just kind of save some time in the process, you can put low heat, and that's going to just kind of speed up the process of them drying. Me personally, I like to dry with no heat at all, simply because if there's still moisture on your towels when you pull them out the dryer after the cycle, you can just let them air dry, and that's going to minimize the damages on your microfiber strands and the towels themselves. And we're just going to go ahead and turn that on, and we're just going to let that go. So we're going to let that dry, and then once it's done, we're going to pull it out and we're going to inspect our towels and show you guys the final results. All right guys, so our towels just finished drying on the dryer cycle. So now we can go ahead and pull them out and show you guys the final results and check them out. Nice, clean, they're super soft, they're still as plush as they were when they were brand new, and we're all good to go. All there's left to do is to just basically fold all the towels, put them away very nicely. And one thing to keep in mind is, like I mentioned, we did use no heat at all. So if your towels are still damp right now at this point, just give them some time to air dry. That way that when you store them, there's no moisture on there, which can lead to any kind of funky smells or mold or anything like that. So just let them fully dry out. All right guys, so that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for this video. All that there's left to do is to finish folding the rest of the towels, and we're all good to go. So I hope this guide helped you guys out in terms of your guys' questions as far as how to wash your microfiber towels and accessories. Keep in mind, we did only wash a load of towels here in this video, but you can also use this for drying towels like the woolly mammoth, your workhorse towels, your microfiber wash mitts, and your microfiber applicators as well. So same process, same cleaner. You already know our microfiber wash does an incredible job at cleaning these microfiber towels and accessories with ease and maintaining the soft and plushness of your towels as good as they were when they were brand new. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a huge like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and if you guys want to see us do any more of these kind of videos, make sure to leave them in the comment section down below because we do read them. As always, my name is Joey, this is Chemical Guys Detail Garage. We'll see you guys next time.